It's all right. We give thanks for the blessed flames. May we always continue to have peace. Son of Soliana, guide and watch over us with your eternal light.
Pleasure to meet you at last, Princess of Soliana. I am Dr. Eggman. I've come here to obtain the secret of the Flames of Disaster from you, and to take the miracle gems that are the key to its secret, the Chaos Emerald. Now, Princess, this way, please.
That's a pretty snazzy performance there.
You? It can't be.
I'm Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog!
Not the irritating hedgehog again! Attack!
I finally found him. The Iblis Trigger.
Howdy, Kite. How goes it, man? Hope you've had a good day. My day's just pretty much just starting. How's it going? Going alright so far. Right on. Watch the opening again. Okay. Extras again. Audio and theater room. Shadow. Hold on, man. You're still planning for like a trip to meet up with Scarecrow and them, right? How's that going?
Rouge, respond. I've prepared the means to go to Kingdom Valley. Go to the Forest Cave immediately.
Cave. Through here, is it? Is it? Ah. Shadow literally got stuck to the wall there for a second. Oh, this is Eggman's secret room. Just in a cave on the side of a city. Seen? Hey, man.
Hey.
Hey. Cave Exploration Club. Meeting is the cave in the forest outside town, not this one. Huh. Okay. Let's hit up the shop. See what they're selling. Oh. I was just saying that, you're still planning to go, like, meet up with, or travel and meet up with Scarecrow and them, right? How's that going? Happens on Monday? Oh, okay. Right on. Oh. Cave we're looking for is all right here. Okay. Kingdom Valley. Every character in this game has to go through like the same 9 stages, I believe. I think they do have different routes. Speed dash, whee! Heard about Sonic Rangers? Is that the name of the new Sonic game that's getting worked on? I only saw like the teaser thing for it. And they didn't show a name for it at the time. Gun agent. Supposedly. Apparently they announced it, then the announcement. PR had an older version of the announcement. Go and get rid of the ghosts. Because that's what gun agents do. We fight ghosts. Huh. I saw something, tell you about Rangers, about colors in the collection. But that Sonic Origins collection, that's... I don't know about that. That's kind of lazy to me. It's like... here's Sonic 1, 2, and 3 of Knuckles. Again. Yeah. It's about the millionth time they've done it. Hell, even that, like, Ultimate Sega Genesis collection has, Sonic 1 and 2 on it, but not, like, 3 or Knuckles, for whatever reason. I was hoping it'd be a 3D collection. I think that's what a lot of people were hoping for. There it is. There has been a good announcement. You tell. Judgment Game is... Oh, made Sonic Fighters in the arcades. I actually own the Sonic Gems collection for the GameCube. Which has Sonic Fighters as part of its thing. Sonic Fighters is... It is definitely an interesting game. Yeah, it's still a cool addition. Oh no, I wasn't trying to downplay how neat it is. Pretty cool Sonic the Fighters. They actually put some, for them, a lot of times, they put some pretty fun games in those Yakuza arcades. Zero had a bunch of, like, the old, like, normal... Okay, I say normal because it's about what appears in, like, the Shenmue games in their arcades. Stuff like Hang On and Space Harrier and Outrun. And then Yakuza Kiwami just, for some reason, decided it would just have sexy Bug Lady Rock, Paper, Scissors. Then Kiwami 2 had Virtua Fighter 2, and I think some of the other ones actually had Virtua Fighter 5. And then one of them actually had Taiko Drum Master. This is a thoroughly boring mission. Whatever.
Hey.
I do think it's funny that they're re-releasing Virtua Fighter 5, which I think is a game that came out all the way back in like 2008 or 9 originally. This is like a 12 or 13-year-old game. My buddy was hoping that they would put Kiryu in it, which would be a nice, like, basically roundabout. Because Yakuza's been keeping the Virtua Fighter series relevant, so why not put Kiryu or Majima in it? Okay. This way, right? I need to find the spot where the eagle gets me. Oh, old guy? Old woman? You alright there, Shadow? Right up there near the cage, just had to slide. It's dangerous, so you better stay away. Lady, I'm vibrating at near supersonic speeds. I'm thinking a little cave-in is gonna bother me. I'll just vibrate my way through it. Trigger, do a chaos boost. Okay. Oh, okay. What does a chaos boost do for me? Oh, well, here I am. But yeah, that's neat. Sonic Fighters is a really goofy fighting game built off of that same, like, Virtua Fighter Fighting Vipers engine. It's funny how the characters kind of, like, bounce and stretch like they're made of rubber.
What a faraway place to set the extraction point.
Oh, cool. One up! Oh, I missed it. Do I ever worry about Sonic fans? I try not to think about the Sonic fans most of the time. Because if the only thing I know about Sonic fans is if there's a weird fetish or something out there then Sonic fans have adopted it into their culture. Fucking weird foot fetishes, Mpreg. Like, the weirdest fucking OCs of, like, any franchise ever. And then, because Sega is completely in on it now, they made Sonic Forces. They're like, there you go, OC creators. Have at it.
It looks like you need to find 3 keys to move on. Leave it to me.
You will need to collect 3 keys to open the door ahead. Search
Okay.
the area carefully.
Oh. Oh, Rouge just throws bombs. Nope. Missed. That one didn't even aim at me. Except you couldn't make Sonic Chew in Forces. Okay. You got me there. But they did add a shirt sporting
It looks like it's equipped with heavy weapons. I bet it's
Sonic as free DLC for it. Because they don't even care anymore. They just completely embrace the memitude of Sonic now. Come on. Or Irish the Hedgehog. No, I actually don't. That's something that probably escaped my notice. Whoa! What the fuck? Made a green hedgehog on St. Patrick's Day and had Jacksepticeye babble incoherently in an Irish accent. God. Sega, you just don't really care anymore, do you? Come on. You can't be both like, let's make Sonic good again, and then also be like, ah, yeah, Sonic's a meme, we know. It's just... those are two separate things that don't go together. That was pretty...
Okay, let's get going.
now I'm in a completely different place.
That's a hover vehicle over there. Press the
Oh, that's great, Shadow. There were two enemies directly in front of you. So you just
That's a hover vehicle.
spin... Oh, that's... Oh, your hover vehicle. Oh, I remember this section. This is not a good section. Please don't crush me. There's a building in here somewhere that crumbles, and it does it so fast you don't really have a chance to react to it. Or it falls on you. Nope. Did I evade it? Okay, so, how do I safely... Oh, okay. Maybe it's over here. Not gonna lie, growing up, I was a huge fan of the Sonic the Hedgehog comics done by, like, Archie Comics. Guess we can't go there. So much so that even as an adult, I tracked down little collection books of them. And God, those fucking comics were full of puns for the most part. And like the first 20-something issues. And then after that, I think it got quite good. And then I stopped reading it around the time the, I think like issue 50 happened, which is where they actually killed Dr. Robotnik in it. I think the UK had like a different brand of Sonic comics, though, if I remember right. I don't really know much about them. Yeah, in ours we had all the, Okay, real quick, Shadow didn't touch that first thing with his feet, he touched it with his head. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, in ours we had Sonic and like his forest pals hanging out in an underground forest lair because Robotnik had basically ousted them from their magic fantasy kingdom and was slowly metropolizing the world. Howdy, Shads, my rival. And for the most part, most of those characters never made it into any games, with the sole exception of existing in some of the between-level mini-games in Sonic Spinball. There are the ones like captured in pods. I don't know. I really enjoyed the Sonic comics when I was a kid. What I was really itching for, though, was I wanted a, Knuckles the Echidna comic, and then they finally... Just son of a bitch! They finally announced they were doing one, and I was so hyped. I thought, cool. A comic where Knuckles goes on adventures and punches people. But, yeah. The Knuckles the Echidna comic was, like, the most boring shit ever. Because they introduced... Knuckles was, like, supposed to be kind of like the last of his kind, like a loner guarding the floating island. But in his comic, it, like, turned out that all these other echidnas still existed. That, they were all hanging out too. And then, like, every issue, instead of Knuckles running around punching people and being awesome, like, every issue was just all the echidnas, like, standing around talking about political affairs and stuff like that. It was so boring and so bad. So the comic run ended like super quick. I hated it. Knuckles was one of my favorite Sonic characters growing up. Like with the Gummy Bears later seasons, there are more of them. Ha! Someone else who remembers the Gummy Bears. The Disney show where they solved all their problems by drinking a potion that makes them super bouncy. And it fixes all their problems somehow. Here and there and everywhere. I see we're all in good company. I only have vague memories of that show anymore. I remember the theme song, and I just remember that every one of their problems was solved by making themselves super bouncy and bouncing all over the goddamn place. No! Why would you do this? Girl with the 90s. Cheesy. Oh, hey. You know? Yeah, I was born at the tail end of 87. No, wait, at the beginning of 87, but like the tail end of the 80s. And so yeah, I had my main childhood was in the early 90s, when most of those shows were on the Disney Channel. Oh wow, right on. Yeah, like Gummy Bears, DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Gargoyles, that sort of stuff. Most are so cheesy. Ah, yeah.
Close to the extraction point.
But I like it nonetheless. Oh yeah, and Rescue Rangers. Like I said, Monterey Jack was my favorite character in that show. Yes.
Yes.
Because I was like, yes, I too share an unhealthy obsession with cheese. An unhealthy love of cheese.
I guess that was all right.
But yeah, also grew up with the old Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons. But yeah. So back in the day, Sonic's original voice was the voice of
The former king of Soliana used to reside in this
Hey,
house.
thanks for the bits,
Major
Shads.
accident
It's very
about
nice.
10 years ago, and no one's lived there since.
Accident?
I heard a prototype energy engine failed, which caused the accident. I think the name of the plan was...
The Solaris Project. It was an ambitious project.
Rayman
named after
Redemption?
their eternal sun god.
What Rayman game is that?
Doctor!
It's been a while, my dear Rouge. And of course, Shadow. Now, if you'd be so kind as to hand back the Scepter of Darkness you took from me.
I like Rayman games. Oh, a fan remake of Rayman 1. I love the Rayman games, but Rayman 1 is some hard bullshit. Even though it's a very beautiful game. Did they sort of try to fix the difficulty of it in it?
Shadow!
I mean, like, one of the easiest things they could possibly do to fix that game is just make it so you can achieve the normal ending without having to collect every single Electoon in every level. Oh, he stole your shadow, Shadow.
What? His shadow.
Oh, how ironic fate can be. I would never have believed I would be resurrected through your shade. I thank you, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Who are you? And how do you know my name?
I'm Mephiles. Mephiles the Dark. What? Did you forget me?
You're a darker, edgier version of Sonic than I'm a darker, edgier version of you, Shadow.
Oh, yes. What you gave to me, I now return to you. A one-way ticket to oblivion.
The dark, edgy version of Mephiles.
What is this place?
Well, that might just be too dark and edgy.
Seems we've been teleported to another location.
Well, let's find
Just
out
someone
where
made
we're
of,
at.
like, knives forged in darkened steel.
Who is he?
Dark Souls is the Rayman of RPGs.
I'm in. I've pinpointed our location. It's... No, that's not possible.
Yeah, people always complain about
We're
games
still in
like
the
Dark Souls and
doctor's
stuff
base.
like that.
How can that be? Wait.
But then they
there's
forget
no
that
doubt now.
before that time,
So it's not
there
you
were
we are.
games like Crash Bandicoot 1, Rayman 1, the original Gex. And even longer before that, there was shit like
Appears we've gone through
Battletoads
time,
and
doesn't it?
Ghosts and Goblins.
Yes, approximately 200 years. Maybe more, depending on when this database was last updated. Well, at least we know we've arrived in the future. That means this
Really, though,
Mephiles
I guess if
character
you
has
keep
the
going
power to
too dark,
control time.
His power feels
too
very
dark and too
similar to
edgy,
my own
you end up
chaos
getting a
control.
villain like the villain from Sonic Forces, where it's just like he's comically the most cliched, edgy thing you could think of. I did a one-off stream of Gex like a long time ago.
Where
That is...
are we?
Oh, look who's here.
Say I very much prefer the 3D Gex games to the original.
Shadow!
Hi, long time no see.
Yes, yeah, we're back in the damn future. There's comically evil and there's relatably evil. Yeah, I know
This
it.
is the distant future, far removed from our own time.
Relatable is both can work.
The future?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Then that means Eggman's machine can control time.
Like a relatable evil is a villain you can almost kind of sympathize with, and you can understand their motivations, even if you don't agree with their methods.
But this requires
Comically evil, it just has to be a villain who's so
I see.
charismatically and over-the-top evil that you just love their existence, even if
Okay, Shadow. It looks like we
you
need
love to
work
hate them,
together.
basically. Like, for me, Handsome Jack from Borderlands 2 is that kind of evil. He's also sort of a little bit relatable, but mostly he's just a hilarious dickhead, and you hate him, but he's so funny at the same time. Oh, okay. I guess we've got a Jeep then. Okay, well, I guess we had a Jeep then. I don't have to skateboard down this thing.
You're in my way.
When someone pretends to be inept when they're truly smart and evil. Like Jackal from Deadly Games. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't know that reference. Shoot. You got me there, Kite. He's played by Christopher Lloyd. Oh, right on. Yeah, Christopher Lloyd is a comedic actor who also has really good range when he wants to, like, play up the scary, like, psycho or sociopath side, too. Jackal's video game villain literally brought to life. Huh. Right on. Yeah. I don't think Christopher Lloyd does too much anymore, but man, that dude actually had a whole lot of acting chops. Like, he should have gotten better than just being a villain in a movie with Sylvester Stallone and then pretty much being relegated to just existing in a subpar sitcom like Third Rock from the Sun. Doing some absolute shit, yeah. Sad, really. He's in the Oogie Loves movie, so he gets what he deserves. I only know of that movie through a film critic YouTuber that I watch. And yeah, and that's bad. Bob shows. No, it's actually a guy called the Cinema Snob. He's not really a cinema snob. He's it's mostly just a character he plays up. Whoa, what the fuck did you just do, Shadow? Guess Shadow had to go. His people needed him. Channel awesome guy. Yeah. I don't really watch him as much anymore. Still, yeah, he still does stuff with Doug Walker. Yeah, I stopped watching any of like Doug Walker's like actual stuff a long time ago. Some of the reviews he had to post to Pornhub. But yeah, I understand that. Oh, fuck, come on! What is wrong with you, Shadow? Oh! He doesn't homing ball. He doesn't want a homing ball. I will kind of put up with him being in other people's videos, but I have long since kind of left the idea of watching any of his nostalgia critic stuff. Oh, cool. Thanks, game. Number one up. And we go back up the rail now.
It's not over. I can't let down my guard.
No, but I've heard the stories and I understand. That's why I don't really support him either. I do watch content from some of the other people that used to be on Channel Awesome though. Like I like Lindsay Ellis, who used to be the nostalgia chick, or Alison Pregler. Her stuff's pretty good too. Lynn Cara. Yeah, I watch his stuff too. I like his comic book review stuff. I've actually learned a lot about like comic events through him. Shame about Spoonie though. Yeah, I used to watch Spoonie a lot too. Oh, hey Zero. Hey, thanks for the bits, man. Yeah. But yeah, I did like Spoonie's stuff a lot when he was. I liked his his whole Ultima retrospective that he did. I never played those games a whole lot. I think the only ones I ever really got into were Ultima 4, The Quest of the Avatar, and Ultima 3 Exodus, and both of them on like the NES. Very inspired by Dr. Insano. You want to know a funny thing? Oh, do I want to know a funny thing? Yeah, go ahead. Oh, that's not good. I guess hitting it with my glider doesn't count. Okay, go ahead, Sheds. Tell me a funny thing. Still receives $400 from Patreon. Maybe people forgot. Huh. That is interesting. So I have seen it when certain like YouTube or like personalities like that get big enough. Some people will just keep supporting them in the hopes that they come back someday. I don't know. I know he's got a lot of like issues. And whether he ever comes back or not, I hope he can get help and work out his issues. Oh, that's a good camera angle. Nope, no. Well, there goes that one up I just grabbed. But also, I think some people probably do just forget as well. If you are someone who, like, does a lot of subscription services and stuff like that, I don't think it's outside the realm of possibilities that you could just forget you were paying for something. See, that's really sad. I haven't heard anything from Spoonie in a long time. I didn't know that's what was going on. Nope. But when you know you were missing money. Listen, I just want to point out that, like, for a number of years, I didn't realize that I had actually been paying for, like, a Crunchyroll subscription that I wasn't using. Because I did a free trial and then didn't realize that it just opted me into recurring payments after that free trial ended. I get bank statements, but, like, for the most part, well, I mean, I check them out now, especially after the whole Crunchyroll thing, but... Oh, that was bad. Oh, hey. I want to have to repeat this stage. What were you aiming at? You even aiming at, Shadow? Oh. I guess you can set up that kind of alert. But again, like I said, my other theory is that I think there's some people who will just keep funding him because they eventually want him to come back. Right on. Okay then, so I guess just my bank sucks then. Shit. Okay, that was almost death. Glad it wasn't though. Ow. Cars. Please. No. Shadow doesn't want to have to replay this level either. Okay.
How big is this fire?
I don't know, it's just a huge fire tornado, Shadow. You're not gonna keep throwing cars at me, are you? So hey, what are we hoping for out of an E3 this year? I mean, I know what I'm hoping for, and I'm almost certainly probably gonna get it. It seems like. Main card came today. Cards are mostly printed horizontally. This new one is printed vertically. Huh. I have seen a few cards like that. Yeah, what I'm hoping for is the new Fire Emblem game announcement. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get one. Signs seem to be pointing to it. The same thing every year. Nothing. Wow. Wait for the Tokyo Game Show. Maybe Wind Waker. It'd be nice if they also did like a Zelda collection again. Nintendo doesn't do it with the E3 anymore. No, Nintendo's planning to do a direct around the same time as E3. They might not actually be doing E3 anymore.
What's he doing here?
Oh hey, it's the Scarecrow! Hey man. But they are actually planning to do a big direct around that same weekend.
It seems he's in standby mode.
What could have possibly happened to create this future? Yes, this is Rouge. Understood.
Wanting
Be
something
there
new from Suda, Swiri, or Yoko.
It looks like Sonic and his friends have found something too. Let's go. It's not like it's for him now.
Yeah.
I know that No More Heroes 3 is still on the way. I think Swiri either still working on or just finished that That game where you play as a photographer lady that turns into a cat at night. Spy Fiction 2.
You guys are so slow. Look.
Oh,
A Chaos Emerald! You've already
like,
found one!
Well now, I may not.
if
be,
such a thing were to
but I'm a
happen,
real treasure hunter.
it probably
Unlike a
would be a
certain
much
echidna.
better put together game than the original Spy Fiction. So that would be something I might be able to get behind.
Have you guys discovered anything?
Yeah. I received a signal indicating there's a Chaos Emerald here, but
You mean we've got to go through there?
If you don't like it,
But
you
man,
can stay.
Spy Fiction 1.
Got to be kidding.
Don't be late.
I thought that with time,
Same to you.
since the last time I played it, and actually knowing what I'm doing, that the game would feel a lot better, but it doesn't. Taro thing. Huh. Oh, howdy, B. I'm only going into this volcano level with just one life.
The Crust's energy is out of control. Is it because of the Chaos Emeralds?
Ah!
I can't fall off here.
Yes you can, Shadow. Don't make such statements. The game will prove you a liar.
It looks like I can use that monster.
Stage music. Oh. Oh, thanks, game.
No.
See that, Shadow? You were wrong. You could fall off.
The Crust's energy is out of control. Is it because of the Chaos Emeralds?
Where's our Tom? Shin Megami Tensei remake.
I can't fall off here. It looks like I can use that monster.
No! So then get him the base version where he can't play as Dante from Devil May Cry. Come on, no! No! Yeah, I know. I'm great. Luckily, should have. Please don't make me do the city again. I don't think it's gonna make me do the city again. Yeah, okay. So, I think we just lost our lives right at the beginning. When I was running on the wall, though, it... like, it sent me right at an enemy. And I couldn't seem to, like, get out of its way. And so I panicked and pressed jump, and so Shadow just lets go of the wall.
Is it because of the Chaos Emeralds?
Come on, man.
I can't fall off here. It looks like I can
Did that even work? I was holding the other direction like the entire time and it waited till the last second to do it. Ah! Have I done Radical Train? Not yet. Yeah, no, just get him the base version that where you can't have Dante from Devil May Cry. Where he just has to have the character from the other Shin Megami Tensei spin-off game. Oh yeah, no, this is actually, now that I'm listening to it, pretty jammin' music. Oh, there it is. That's the one nice thing about Shadow, is that he can actually, like, wombo combo things that don't die in one homing ball attack. Characters in the OG Japanese game is the protag of Shin Megami, Digital Devil. No! The original protagonist. Well, I know that the guy you can get in your game instead of Dante is from a different spin-off series called Devil Summoner. I actually wanted to know a little bit more about him, so I got the PS2 game on my PS3. Played a little bit of it. It's fun. It's good. It's a different, interesting way of doing it. Do you know when my birthday? Do I know when your birthday is? I don't know if you guys know when my birthday is. I will say that by now, it's pretty much long past it, at least for this year. It's a trap. Nah, but my birthday was all the way back in January. I did a one-off stream of Metal Wolf Chaos on my birthday. I don't know if me and you were acquainted by them, okay?
Here's the footing that comes floating along with the lava flow.
Nah, if you all must know, my birthday is January 27th. I might come back to Metal Wolf Chaos at some point. I don't know. Always have so much I actually want to play.
Get out of my way or you're toast.
Yep. I'm an Aquarius. I come bearing water. It's, the 26th? No, the 27th. Yeah, right on.
It's not over. I can't let down my guard.
Oh shit. Okay, that's what being red does. That's the truth, man.
It's erupting. Let's go.
I don't really lie about things in general, but I especially wouldn't lie about something as silly or as trivial as my birthday. Oh, about our zodiac signs being compatible? Oh. I have no idea either, honestly. I only know really what mine is, not what it's compatible with. No!
Let's go.
Assume Cancer and Aquarius.
It's erupting. Let's go.
Huh. Shadow just decided to ponder existentialism as he like slid against that box for a minute. I mean, possibly. Crabs and water and all that. Not knowing if that actually has anything to do with it at all. No, get me out of here. Get me out.
That volcano. Let's go.
Yes. Let's take a ramp that shoots us directly into the center of the volcano. So that we can fight a big lava worm. Oh, I guess it still requires a little bit more. Ah! Scorpio? Dude, okay. I don't know if you guys would even be willing to believe this, but, my sister was a Scorpio, and she was, and I'm not even kidding you, she was born on Halloween. She was a demon child born on Halloween. I kid about the demon child thing though, but no, seriously, Halloween is her birthday. Or was her birthday. She's embody the spirit of the holiday. Oh cool, there wasn't solid ground underneath. Awesome. Unfortunately, no. She actually passed away last year. alright, though. No, it's okay, guys. I don't really get hurt by memories like that. It's just nice to remember sometimes. Ah, no, I don't like this.
Concentrate your power on the light, and it will show you the way.
No, let me... Okay. Nope. Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's an inherent problem with the way Shadow's homing ball works. It doesn't like to let go of things very easily. This is the alpha build. Yeah, I know. Basically. Or, you know, somewhat, the beta build, it still needed a bit more testing and polishing. Just a little bit. Shadow, get off the ceiling! Okay, let's take a step. Yeah. Thanks, man. Okay. Okay. I don't understand. Let's just... Oh. Okay. The ceiling gravity, too good. Shadow, please. Okay. She's in a better place now, though. Okay, so that didn't... Why can I only, like, homing ball away from it in an uncontrollable manner? Oh, come on! Game! Work with me! Ah, I hate future levels so much. Please, Shadow. This time, man. This time we will do it. So if I can make it to the lava worm, that's not so bad. Lava worm is easy. But living till lava worm, apparently hard. invincibility. And it ran out before it had any chance to actually be useful in any way, shape, or form. Still wonder where silver comes from. Cannot avoid doing that as hard as I try. Okay. Need these rings. Oh. I never needed to hit all the light balls like when I was playing as Shadow, or Knuckles. Son. Bitch. Now I'm just upset. Silver has no origin anymore. The disacknowledgement of Sonic 06 as a game disacknowledges any Silver's backstory. So Silver just has no reason for being.
Just leave everything to me.
All of the lights shine at once. Your
Okay.
way will become clear.
So now Rouge has to do the Knuckles thing, which I was trying to do with in Shadow, but it just didn't need to happen. He just needs development. Oh, you know what? That's wasn't even the same type of white orbs. Yeah, but he doesn't have like a... He doesn't have like a good Trunks style arc to his character. He's just like, hey guys, it's me, Silver, and they're like, no. Basically. Or at least that's basically the fan base.
Rouge, you saved me.
I don't know what happened, but okay. Also, to be honest, in like Dragon Ball Z, I didn't really care for Trunks at first. Silver and Blaze had nice chemistry. Yeah, they actually do have decent chemistry in their story. Blaze has two separate origins. Well, I know that just before this game, she was introduced in that Sonic Rush game for the DS. Oh, thank you. Thank you for slapping me. And then my rings disappeared. Oh, thank God, gold ring. I've been so fucking happy to see a gold ring. She's from a parallel world. Oh, huh. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, that is right.
I guess that was all right.
I haven't played Sonic Rush in a long time. Maybe if they gave... Going back to thinking
I found a chaos
about
emerald.
Trunks here.
Touch it.
Maybe they just need to, since this whole thing is time travel,
What?
give him a sword. If Sonic is just speed and Shadow is like guns, then give Silver a sword to go with his psychic powers. I think part of the other problem with I have with Silver is I just don't like his voice in this game.
I'll take care of this guy.
He just sounds like a tryhard who's trying to be cool.
I can't do anything from here. I need to find some way to draw him in.
Okay.
Watch out, Shadow. If something that big runs into you, the soft footholds won't hold.
Hedgehog. Why hedgehogs in the Sonic universe even get those kind of powers? Yeah, that is weird. It's like, I mean, Shadow's whole thing is just that he was an experimental life form anyways. And that's why he has, like, the powers he has. But what made Sonic become as fast as he is? And where does Silver get his psychic powers from? You don't mind. He's doing the best he has to work with. I understand that. I don't know. Sonic is an experiment too in the Archie comics. Oh, you know what? You're actually right. Always paid more attention to the later issues, but yeah. And like, the early, like, Sonic 1 or Sonic Issue 0 or something like that, they do explain that he is, like, an experiment as well. Baby Silver is also. Yeah. Maybe someone out there really just likes experimenting on hedgehogs. Like, this one's gonna be fast and have an insatiable love of chili dogs. This one's gonna have a dark, moody, brooding atmosphere, or a dark, brooding attitude, and people are gonna want to give him guns for some reason. This one's gonna have psychic powers. Assumed with Silver, it's just genetic. You see, again, that's just, like, the problem that is presented with, like, the characters in the Sonic universe. Is that we just don't get a whole lot of information about, like, how the world works. We just have to accept that things are how they are.
You're not as tough as you look.
And that was fine when everything was a bit more, like, cartoonish. Silly. Sonic and all of his friends lived in a place called Mobius, and Robotnik's only goal was to turn all the animals into robots and such like that. When you start trying to write stories that are, like, more serious in nature, to make the characters seem more serious in nature, then you have to actually start explaining more. Because... Shit. He's not like this.
Shadow, it's coming. He's dazed. Now, Shadow, now.
Woohoo! That was so the premise of the movie Rubber. There's no explanation, things just are. I saw, like, most of Rubber. But I mean, Rubber is just kind of a silly movie. About a fucking psychokinetic tire killing people who are trying to film a movie about a psychokinetic tire. Will I also do Sonic Forces? Honestly, I probably will do Sonic Forces at some point. I do have it on my Switch. And despite how butt the story is, it's still actually kind of a fun Sonic game to play. Sonic 06 is a silly game about a psychokinetic hedgehog. See, but they try to inject all of this, like, actual full-on drama into it. I mean, there's still silly stuff in it.
Chaos control.
I don't know. I'm overanalyzing things. At the end of the day, it is a game about a bunch of anthropomorphic hedgehogs and a bat with human boobs. Fighting an anthropomorphic hedgehog with no mouth. While a princess tries not to cry, or she'll cause the end of the world. Also, another hedgehog comes from the future and keeps screaming, "It's no use!" at people. Eggman has several metal nipples.
Shadow. Shadow.
Fair point.
Shadow? And he doesn't have a Chaos Emerald anymore.
Agent Rouge, report your status immediately. Have you retrieved the Book of Darkness?
Well, I'll provide a full report shortly. Right now, I have a priority situation to deal with. I need to contact E123 Omega immediately.
I like that. I think it's funny that people loved Gamma from Sonic Adventure so much. But he dies in that game. That Sonic team were like, look, it's Omega. He's not Gamma, but it's sorta Gamma. Please love him. IDW Sonic Comics art and covers. As far as like the Archie Comics run of Sonic, I only ever kept up with it till about like issue 50, and then I checked in on it once a long time later and didn't really care for what I saw. Megan never had the friendship with Amy or the sibling thing. Yeah, no, you're right. But you see, that's also my point, is just that they knew people loved Gamma, but they can never bring Gamma back, so they just kind of used Omega as like a weak stand-in for Omega, for Gamma. Dr. Robotnik, then Dr. Eggman. According to the Archie well, okay. So,
You can't move on until the enemies
the
are
real truth in the games is that, excuse me, controller. The real truth in the games is that in Japan, he was always known as Eggman. But when it came over to the United States, they were like, oh, well, Eggman's a silly name. We need a better name for our villain. And so they're like, he makes robots, and he's like, he's a badnik, so, Robotnik, which is not a better name, but it's what he got stuck with. And then the Archie Comics people were like, decided that Robotnik and Eggman at some point were two separate people. Did I ever read any of the IDW comics? No, I never read any of those. So, in the Archie Comics one, Robotnik dies about issue 50, and then after that, shortly after that, Eggman shows up. And then he becomes the main villain for a while.
For me, it's a piece of cake.
Until the day that Robotnik actually came back. Yeah, I didn't read ahead to, like, I didn't read any of those future ones. So Eggman is the dark and edgy Robotnik. Actually, it's the opposite. Robotnik, in the Archie Comics run, had driven Sonic and his Freedom Fighter friends out of their own, like, castle area, out of their own kingdom, into hiding in, like, an underground forest lair.
Hi. Long
But then
time no
after he
see.
died, because he blew himself up with, like, a doomsday bomb, he, Eggman came into the picture, and he was basically just a comical villain that nobody really cared about.
Take this and deliver it to Shadow.
It's supposed to be a joke. Can't believe it's a thing. Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, no. Robotnik is the mean one. Eggman is the comically incompetent one who, under his existence, the Freedom Fighters will basically able to retake their kingdom, set everything back up, and then Eggman was just pretty much a nuisance that showed up from time to time.
New mission, Shadow support. External access no longer permitted. Confirmed.
I'm counting on you.
Prefer Robotnik. But yeah, in the games, he's pretty much always been Eggman. It's just, they didn't decide to go back to that naming convention until Sonic Adventure happened. Long story short.
So, decided to void your return ticket now, did you?
Why are you here? Did you ruin this world?
Two different guys in the
The
game,
answer
too.
is yes and no. Perhaps it's better to show you. Yes, that's you. After
Amen.
the world
Yojimbo,
was
Judge Dredd,
devastated
and
by
Transformers.
Iblis's flames,
Right on.
what do you think happened? A search for the guilty. Who did this, you may ask? Humanity wasn't just jealous of your power. They feared it. They used this incident as an excuse to hunt you down.
TMNT meets Ghostbusters.
Come with me, Shadow. Let us punish this.
That sounds like a hilarious crossover.
It's only fair to give back what was intended for you. You have every right to want justice.
That's absurd. Whatever it is you want to do, you can do it alone.
You forgive humanity this folly, then?
I determine my own destiny.
Yo, in my honest opinion, Shadow's the best fucking character in this game. Definitely the character with the most, like, depth,
Such foolishness.
the most, like,
Very
common
well.
sense.
Let's see if you can entertain me.
Don't bother to try and deceive me. I know who I am.
I have to kill a bunch of these things to build up my meter, is what I'm aiming to do. And then I can go into fucking crazy shadow mode. Most interesting conflict. The other characters just get to be in this by accident. Yeah, pretty much.
It doesn't matter how many of them you defeat, you know.
These shadows lose control.
Yeah. Shadow has, like, the most... Shadow has the most reason to want to fight Mephiles. Sonic never even really met Mephiles in his go-around. And, like, Silver just ends up playing into being a pawn for Mephiles.
Dance, my shadows, dance! Dance! Dance!
Come on, one more. And just like that. Not too bad. I think I've been cruising on 0 lives, too. That's dangerous. Shadow is most like how he was in Sonic Adventure 2 here. Yeah, you're right.
Omega.
He was kind of all over the place in his own game, Shadow the Hedgehog. But that was mainly just to serve, like, the whole morality system that game had.
Shadow, Rouge asked me to support you.
Let's fucking... Press and hold down X to lock onto targets. Shadow, I'm here to support you, man. You gonna do anything? Oh, this is like an easy as shit battle. Are. Just keep fucking bombs at you.
You're just a nuisance, robot.
Okay, but I mean, right now you are also just kind of a nuisance. Because you can't attack me in a way that really threatens me because I can just always pick my rings back up. Hey, you've gotten thumped by Shadow and a robot. Okay. Loading screen. Loading screen. Shadow does or Omega does a happy dance.
Good performance.
Nephiles is good. Oh yeah, he's good. He's way too good. Shame he's not playable. Run around throwing little shadow monsters onto people. Be like Sonic the Hedgehog meets Pikmin, I think.
Mephiles!
They should add him to Sonic and Mario. See, again, though, that would require them acknowledging Sonic 06. And that is something that, outside of Sonic Generations, they don't want to do. And I think when a level from Sonic 06 being in Sonic Generations was just them trying to redeem themselves, being like, look, we can take one of the worst levels in Sonic 06 and make it fun. Wish Mephiles would make a return. I mean, like, out of the more recent Sonic villains, he actually is kind of one of the better, like, 3D Sonic villains. Come to think of it. Because a lot of the times the other ones just are just uncontrollable force of nature type monsters in the end. But Mephiles has a plan. He has, like, sentience. Or he has intelligence. So then... Is that the Chaos Spear? This is Soleanna medal. Okay, I wasn't listening at all. Where did I need to go, man? Look for you over the warehouse. Okay, let's save real quick. think we're about to run into Rouge. Stage has a fun audio bug. Hear someone say a line, correct themselves, and then repeat the line. I love weird audio bugs like that. Silver's in every game, and he's from this. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Hi. It seems like Eggman's machines are looking for you. What did you do this time?
Nothing. Their target is probably Mephiles.
What is Eggman up to? Who is Mephiles?
We literally just fought him, Omega.
Hey, wait a sec.
I can handle this alone. You keep track of Mephiles.
He finally shows up again, and then he leaves before even saying hello. Well, it seems his little trip hasn't changed him. This is Rouge, GUNHQ? Yes. Pull all available data on an item called the Scepter of Darkness for me.
Omega's just like, this is a thing that is happening. Oh, speaking of funny audio bugs, it reminds me, in the first Dragon Ball Xenoverse game, there's a part where Trunks is saying some stuff as a cutscene ends, and then as it fades to blackness, you hear the actor like actually break character, and he's just like, guys? And they just left that in. Yeah. Get in the thing. I remember that, yeah. He's just like, blah, 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 we gotta stop the thing. And then it fades to black. Guys? Yeah, we'll do the radical train.
You're just wasting your time. You're never going to catch me.
I've got to
Not if I keep slamming into walls. Shadow, please.
I'm going to have to destroy the train so it doesn't get away.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a way to stop the train.
God.
Hurry up and take down the barrier.
Where's the train? There it is.
Barrier's down. Farewell.
Okay, so this time, Robotnik actually stops his train for the barriers. Instead of last time where his train just ran headlong into them and exploded.
This conveyor belt changes direction.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for that info, Shadow. God. Just take every single thing on the chin. It's fine. It's cool. Slide underneath the bumper! The Penguin Yay one in CTR. Oh yeah, the guy who's just like, yay. Son of a bitch. Well, at least we have a full life count again. Shadow fit himself underneath the bumpers. Wish they sold the Sonic comics here printed.
Agent Shadow, we've lost contact with Agent Rouge. Head to the warehouse district immediately.
Lost contact with Rouge, and yet she's actually absolutely fine. I know here in America, the Archie Comics ones, they did actually do archive books of them. I have a bunch of them. Alright, come on. This time we're gonna chase that train and hopefully not wedge ourselves underneath a bumper again. This game is well made and works exactly as intended.
The doctor's traveling by train? Shoot, I've got to get to the station.
Come on, let's go. We'll make it this time.
You're just wasting your time. You're never going to catch me.
Never going to catch my slow-ass train, Shadow. Don't even bother.
I'm going to have to destroy the train so it doesn't get away. I'm sure there's a way to stop the train.
The barrier is stopping me. Hurry up and take down the barrier. The barrier's down. Farewell.
I think the barrier was... Okay, yeah, it was. Okay, and oh, that time I didn't get shot as soon as I landed. Okay, and this time, not. Oh, this time it's a different kind of death, as the bumper only pushes me up a little bit. I know what you guys want.
This conveyor belt changes direction.
That's why I'm gonna try to finish this train level before we stop for today.
This scale tilts differently depending on the weight you put on it. Use this wisely to move forward.
Those enemies. First.
Okay. Better have a seat and park. Metal. Yep. No, Shadow, come on. Home in on the enemies. Boing.
still runs. Press the Y button to get on. I can jump.
Oh, this bike does not handle well.
I'll be able to catch up with the doctor's
Holy
trigger.
shit.
It looks like that bike still runs. Press the Y button to get on.
It runs, but it might be better if we just ran.
Without any cargo.
In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna run. 'Cause I think that'll serve me better. Should have grabbed that one up. And Shadow. I didn't have control over Shadow there for a second.
Hold button twice quickly to do a boost dash.
I'm trying to.
Use the right trigger to fight her. I've got to watch how many bullets I have remaining. You think that those attacks are gonna keep me away?
Okay, well, I guess we did it.
I guess that was all right.
Love how levels just end. You see a tiny bit of like smoke and fire start to come off of it, and the game's just like, oh, you did it. Good job. Good job, you. Soliana Medal.
Wouldn't the door have been easier?
What door? And we're on a moving train.
So, what do you want now?
Who is Mephiles? And why are you trying to capture him?
If you want to know, you should go find him yourself.
He's so
Here's
ugly.
a hint. It's
Yes.
all linked to the Soliana disaster 10 years
Realistic
ago.
human Robotnik was an awful idea.
Indeed. When you capture Mephiles, you must bring him to me. Then I'll tell you the truth about Solaris.
He's also... Jim Carrey pulled it off, yeah. It's because, like, Jim Carrey had a really good style to it.
I knew it! I knew you'd return. You had to.
You again?
This time, there will be no more interruptions! The Iblis Trigger must die!
Sonic.
Elise!
This is the third or fourth time I'm capturing you, Princess.
It's time to end this!
I keep losing count.
Mephiles!
If he dies, she will cry.
Getting in my way.
I'm Shadow.
I don't think Silver knows about that thing yet. Or does he? It's been a long time since I played through Silver's story.
Don't get in my way!
I just know that he thinks Sonic is the reason that the Iblis thing has taken over or has destroyed his world. That's about it. Oh boy. I love that it starts me up here, and Silver could literally be anywhere down there. Where are you, Silver? I don't know where he is. He's hiding from me. I'm terrified. There he is. Right now, get away.
It's no use.
No. Okay. Okay, now get away.
It's no use.
Shadow doesn't have a good way of getting away. I suppose I could just try to, like, slide kick him. He can, he can loop me in this area. If he just throws me straight up in the air. Hey, Cole! No, 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 no. Stay away. Nope, I missed. Okay, I think I may have him. No, you stay away from me.
It's no use.
No, 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 no. He's too close. Okay, got away. I don't know how I survived that. Just have to lightly trip him until he stops. No, please. Silver, please, no. And you're done. Tripping is one weakness. Ow! You softly kicked me in the shin.
Need to stay focused.
I remembered now that I got so used to homing attack with Shadow. Doing homing attacks with Shadow. But Shadow doesn't have a good way of getting out of Silver's range when he home attacks. So the best strategy is to just do the sliding attacks. It's kind of the same thing with Sonic.
Chaos control!
You!
Don't bother.
It is.
Chaos Emerald's power. I control time and space. You can't break free.
I won't give up. It all depends on me. Can't lose. Not when I'm so close. Ah!
Chaos
Chaos control! Huh?
You induced chaos control.
I won't let anyone get in my way. I'll change the past and save the world.
Mephiles isn't trying
You both
to
did,
help
yeah.
create a better future. He's trying to eliminate the past.
Yeah, I don't know why Shadow would be so
What?
surprised by
What are
that.
you talking about?
Because, like, Sonic has done the same thing in the past, too.
It seems
So he should know that more people than him can do that.
Follow me if you want the truth.
An electromagnetic pulse force has just been generated, injecting a decompression agent. No, the level's not dropping. A spatial meltdown is inevitable. My lord, it's too late. We've got to take shelter.
Why so loud? Why do you refuse to listen to my voice? Elise!
But Sonic is a bystander. Yeah. Sonic's only interested in saving Elise. That's pretty much his one and only, like, connection to the story.
Is that... Flame. It's Iblis.
And the Black Shadow is the original Mephiles.
That's Mephiles? They're escaping!
We'll have to split up. I'll pursue Mephiles.
Okay, then leave Iblis to me.
Seal it with this.
Hurry!
Put the dark goo in this vial. So... no, I think that's gonna be the stopping point for today, though. Shadow creates... It kind of creates a time loop here. Yeah, I guess you're right. Because who originally, like... sealed away Mephiles? See, so yeah, I get you. Yeah, that's right. So somehow it would have had to have been Shadow every time, even the original time before a loop was created. That's fucking weird. Huh. Oh. I mean, that's just pretty much the problem with every movie that has a time loop, or every movie or game that has a whole time loop thing. Is that, like, who did it the first time before someone had to come back and maintain that loop? Alright, well, again, I think we're gonna call it here for today. We can probably finish Shadow's story next time, maybe. Yeah, no problem, guys. Thanks all for showing up and watching. And, yeah, I'll see you next time. See ya. That.